So, as we all should know, fighting games can be very complicated and hard to learn for a beginner, right? And that's where most of us, if not me, find the fun in fighting games. Since fighting games can be so hard and difficult to get into, Street Fighter 6 came up with two main different controller types, right? To make this a lot simpler. Classic and modern. What modern controls do in this game is that they make special moves simpler to input, but they decrease your scaling down to 80% for every combo that you start. And in Classic, it is harder to input every special move, but you get the full damage of every special move and get 100% scaling on starting hit. Where am I trying to go with this? Modern is killing character complexity. Now, relax. Before you think this is just more modern hate and that I have no good points, just relax. You calm your buttons, calm the comments real quick. But please do leave them. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much. That helps my channel out a lot. But continuing. So let's talk about Street Fighter V. Street Fighter V was regarded as one of the worst Street Fighter games on launch, but got progressively better as time went on. But let's stay on track, because that could be a whole different video for a whole different day. So let's take a look at my dearest M. Bison in Street Fighter V. Scissor kicks were a charge motion back in Street Fighter V, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 3, and Street Fighter 2. Not Street Fighter 1, because Street Fighter 1 was only Ryu and Ken. Misery, misery, misery. But no, M. Bison's scissor kicks were originally a charge motion. This got changed in Street Fighter 6 because modern can't have two charge inputs being the same thing, right? There are no kick buttons in modern, there are no punch buttons. It's simply light, medium, and heavy. So you can't have two charge motions that, well, are kind of identical other than punch and kick, which would be Psycho Crusher and scissor kick. So their solution was making this a motion input. And so great, we still have scissor kicks and we have Psycho Crusher back, unlike in Street Fighter V where it was, what was it, Psycho Power? I don't even know, it was just a random ball of energy that he put into the field. But anyways, staying on topic, Street Fighter VI changed this originally charge input to a motion input, quarter circle forward. And you know, this wouldn't be a big deal if it didn't make M. Bison an absolute menace in neutral. You cannot do anything against him, and I main him, and you can't do anything against him in neutral. If you whiff medium kick, if you whiff a low medium kick, you are cooked. There goes your life. You know why? Because bomb. He plants a bomb on you the second you see that punish counter scissor kicks, you're cooked. He goes down into down medium punch, EX scissor kicks into heavy bomb. Now you gotta guess for your life, and he could just throw you. He could do nothing. You have to guess for your life now because of this one change that made this so broken. It made a low-key balanced move into one of the most absurd things I've seen. This is coming as an M. Bison main myself. I main him, and I think his damage, his output is insane. The only reason I main him is because of Street Fighter V Bison. My dearest Street Fighter V Bison. I loved him in Street Fighter V. I mean, I love him in Street Fighter 6, but let's stay on point. God damn it. So, just a bad example, you may be playing devil advocate right now, bad example, it happens. Let's take a look at Sagat. Back in Street Fighter V, Sagat had both low and high tiger shots, okay? You may be saying, nothing's changed then. He still has low and high tiger shots. Well, that's where you're wrong. You're not right, but you're not wrong, right? But you're wrong. So, the reason you're wrong is because look at this. You see the different speeds on it? You see the different speeds on this special move? Yeah. So, low tiger shot used to originally be quarter circle forward, kick. Any kick. And you could control the speed of it with heavy kick being the fastest and light kick being the slowest. And you had high tiger shot, which you could do the same thing, but it was punch, right? But because of Street Fighter 6 and modern controls, you can't have two special moves being the same motion because of, well, modern. You can't do that on modern, and it'd be limiting modern players. So their solution was have a high, medium, and low. Hold up, I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if there's a medium one. I might be wrong. I'm gonna double check that right now, and I'll put it up on screen if I'm wrong or not, okay? But this was their simplest solution for modern, because they can't have low and high tiger shot anymore. They had to compromise here. So yeah, there's that. And finally, but most certainly least, because I'm not gonna do more research on this game for y'all, because I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't feel like doing that. So Alex, I don't know what these special moves are called. I won't lie to you, but all of these moves that you see right now on screen are locked behind Prowler stance in Street Fighter 6. Why are they locked behind Prowler stance and not just how they were originally, where this was a charge motion and Stomp was also a charge motion? Because honestly, they're killing charge characters. That's a different video. We'll get to that in a different video. But they're killing complexity, because let's be honest, it would be a little too complex for someone to go like, wait, okay, let me do quarter circle forward here. Now let me charge, let me keep my charge. No, apparently that's a little too difficult for people to do. And so we have Prowler stance now, which is a cool addition. I won't lie to you, it's really cool for a character that was honestly really simple to play. I played him for less than 5 minutes and understood exactly what his game plan was. So yeah, but they killed these charge moves in change of him being a stance character. Not my bad, not a charge character, a stance character. They changed an originally charge character to be a stance character, and I don't like that, you know? Stomp used to be a charge motion. This used to be a charge motion, but no, now it's just simplified. And why is this modern's fault? Because that's gonna be a little too hard for modern players. Nah, I'm joking. But no, it's just a lot simpler to make him a stance character for modern than to keep his charge, honestly. And plus, charge characters are dying. That's gonna be next week's video. Charge characters are dying, keep that in mind. Anyways, that's it. I don't know a lot about Alex in this game, or in either of these games, so I'll shut my mouth now. Alright, thank you. All of these collective changes to characters have made the game way simpler in the name of modern. In all, I don't expect anything to change. Capcom will keep on doing this, and honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind that they're doing this. It brings in more players, and the more players, the better the game does, and the more passionate I become towards this game. So, why did I complain about this? Because it got your attention, and you watched to the end. And thank you for watching. Love you all. Mwah. Peace out.